So I accidentally went up 15 pounds this week for my bench press pyramid. I was supposed to start 170 for 10 pause, subtract 2 reps, go up 10 pounds, all the way up to 260. And today I'm pretty sure I would have got 270 for a pause for one. But I accidentally did 180 pounds for 10 and went up that way for my pauses. And then these are all my touch and goes. And instead of resting a minute, like I normally do, I feel like my second set, I believe, like I felt muscle fatigue, which I don't feel. So that's what made me count the weights, and then I realized I overdid it. So my max today was only 250, and then I felt 260. And yeah, so next week I just do 175 and just continue going on schedule. Yeah, because I want to do 330 pounds at 160 pounds. And right now I'm on track for that. A little bit surpassed that, honestly. Actually, for all my strength goals I have right now, I passed all of it, especially for my legs. But I keep making these weird jumps. Like, I'll be a little bit stronger each week, and then by like the third week or so, then I get really strong and a big jump happens, like what happened this week. I don't know if that's because I'm what is that called? Recomping right now with 2,800 calories. It's my first week. Maybe I burn off some fat, and like I tell everybody, the leaner I am, I'm always going to be stronger and perform better. And then since I have golfer's elbow, or tennis, one of the elbows, I'm doing my far grip for this time instead of close, and it's a lot easier to rep out far. And I'm only going slow down because far grip doesn't build that much muscle. Like people say, the wider your grip is, the more back you're going to build. Like the wider, that's not true. That's bro science. The closer your hands are, the more muscle you're going to build, especially if you control it, because you pull a lot higher. And then at some point, I do body weights. I do a far grip, and then I do a close grip for max reps. And the hardest part about doing body weight pull-ups when you're used to doing weighted pull-ups is you have to, like, I would say use like 10% of your power, if that, when you do your pull-ups, because if you don't, and you do it like a regular way, you just probably break your sternum, to be honest. Because it's too easy to get from your bottom chest to the bar. So you gotta try to regulate it where it's just like your chin or a little bit over or under your chin, which takes some practice if you're not used to doing bodyweight pull-ups, which I haven't been doing them recently. I just started, I think, this week or last week. And then I switched up the big pyramids, and now I'm just doing triples. And when that last rep is hard, then I go down to doubles. And when that last rep is hard, then I go to singles. And because I'm controlling it, you lose power and muscle strength really quickly. So instead of doing maybe 115 or 120 pounds, my last set was 110, and I barely got that. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole workout. And then I switched up some things at the same time, because my workouts right now are about 3 hours. So I would do pyramids for the triceps, but I took that out. And then I would do pyramids for the curls, and I took that out. So now what I'm doing instead is 3 sets of, starting with 100 pounds for 8. I only got 7 reps on that last set, so I either need to add more rest or decrease my reps, so I'm just going to add more rest time. That way I can keep going up by 10 pounds. And same thing for my incline curls. I did 2 sets of 40 by 6. Then that third set I didn't get enough rest, so I only got 3 reps. And if you ever done incline curls, it's the hardest version of curls because you don't get much help from anything else in the body like you do when you're standing. Unless you try to cheat and use your shoulders, and you'll definitely get injured doing incline curls like that, so you gotta be careful. And you gotta be careful not to pinch any nerves when you're doing incline curls, because if you do it wrong, it's really easy to pinch something. Not like it's long term, but it will happen. And these are more like body weight, or not body weight, bodybuilders, which are a lot easier. I mean, a lot harder for me. Going all the way down and up is way easier for me than doing this, because the muscle gets no breaks when you do this. And it used to be the opposite way around, but I think that's when I was lighter. And that's the whole workout.